it's just a very complicated situation that's done within seconds, and they're just not thinking about it.
A split-second decision that could impact lives. Channel 5's Rudy Mireles with cases that are piling up on the Cameron County District Attorney's desk.
As the trend of exchanging nude photos becomes common, some are finding the expression they once thought romantic can take a bad turn, and quick. Over the last several weeks, 2 individuals reached out to Channel 5 wishing to remain anonymous, saying they were victims of a crime known as revenge porn. After an investigation, we found a local social media group dedicated to sharing nude photos of young women from across the valley. The group's creator boasting a collection of over 30,000 nude photos. In 2019, the Texas legislature rewrote a law to protect victims. Cameron County District Attorney Louis Saenz says sometimes, by the time the law is involved, it's too late.
My concern as a prosecutor is that by the time that we come into the picture and by the time that we bring somebody into this courtroom, the damage has been done. Typically it's young ladies involved. By the time that we do prosecution, that young lady's intimate pictures has been disclosed and it's out in cyberspace, and as you know, once you put that out, you can never retrieve it.
Having prosecuted around 20 cases, he says it's more common than parents and potential victims may think.
As you and I are doing this interview, I suspect that unfortunately somewhere in Cameron County, unbeknown to the parents, some young lady is right now sending photos, nude pictures to a gentleman or a bad guy that she hasn't even met, doesn't even know. That's how prevalent it is.
He says parent involvement is key. Adolescent behavioral health expert Marianela Caballero agrees, saying the behavior is learned early. As children become more tech savvy at younger ages, Caballero says almost 80% of her clients have either sent or received a nude photo. With the pandemic keeping kids at home, she says exposure to the trend could become more prevalent.
The whole idea is that because children are at home and they're safe with their parents, they feel so comfortable doing so and they feel safe, without the whole idea of what are the repercussions in the long term. And this is so typical when it comes to children who are 12 years old and up. Adolescent and early 20s can really find themselves in these binds because they're so impulsive.
She says parents need to make the effort early to stop their children from becoming a victim.
The minute that the parents decide to hand over that child a phone, so many discussions need to be had as far as limits and boundaries, what's acceptable, what's not acceptable, what's legal and illegal. And I feel that a lot of parents miss that.
Caballero added another concern: individuals saving photos they received when once a minor themselves, saying that asking for or accepting a photo now could later become a child pornography charge as time passes, stressing that parents must talk to their children about sharing and receiving or asking for photos. If you've been a victim of this crime and would like to talk to someone, or you're a parent that needs some help addressing the topic with your child, you can call the Cyber Civil Rights Initiative at 844-878-2274 or visit cybercivilrights.org. In Brownsville, Rudy Mireles, Channel 5 News at 10.